places were never meant to be found. Black Hollow wasn't on any map. No records, no history, just a ghost town swallowed by time. Noah and his friends never meant to end up there. It was just a road trip, a stupid wrong turn. But once they crossed that rusted, broken sign that said "Welcome to Black Hollow," their fates were already sealed. Because Black Hollow, it doesn't let you leave. It started with a mistake. A road that shouldn't exist, cracked asphalt curling like dead skin. Noah gripped the wheel. "Weird," he muttered. "The GPS? Dead. The radio? Nothing but static." Then they saw it. A town that shouldn't be there. Boarded up shops, hollow houses, streetlights flickering like they were whispering to each other. The car sputtered, choked, then died. Silence. And then, movement. Just at the edge of the street. Something watching. They split up. Mistake number one. Ethan and Lily wandered toward the trees. The air was thick, like it knew they were there. Then they heard it. A whisper. Not from behind. Not from the trees. From inside their heads. Ethan went pale. "It knows our names," he whispered. And the trees, they shifted. Like something inside was getting closer. They needed shelter. There was only one place left. An old Victorian house at the edge of town, its windows black and hollow. The door was open. Waiting. A gust of wind rattled the bones of the town. And from the house came a sound, a laugh. Not human. Not right. But the storm was rolling in. So they stepped inside. And the door closed behind them. Dust and decay. The air was thick with time. Then Lily gasped. The walls, they were covered in murals, twisted, violent scenes of people being dragged into the woods, their faces frozen in silent screams. Noah stepped closer. His throat went dry. Because the last painting, it was them. Standing right where they were. And behind them, a shadow. Watching. Waiting. Ethan went first. 1 second he was there. The next, gone. No sound. No struggle, just gone. Only his flashlight remained, rolling in slow circles on the wooden floor. Then the whispering returned. But this time it wasn't inside their heads. It was right behind them. He belongs to us now. The town had changed. The houses weren't empty anymore. Eyes peered from darkened windows. Streetlights flickered like heartbeats. Black Hollow had woken up. Noah grabbed Lily's arm. "We need to get out of here." They ran. But when they reached the road, it was gone, replaced by a stretch of endless whispering trees. There was a notebook, old, tattered, left on a bench like someone wanted them to find it. Lily flipped through the pages, her breath catching in her throat. The last entry read, "If you hear the whispers, do not answer. If the murals change, do not look away. If someone disappears, do not call their name. If you try to leave, the town will shift. No one escapes Black Hollow." Lily swallowed hard. Then how did this notebook get here? And then, a voice behind her. "Because I wrote it." He was a boy. 15. Maybe. His clothes were decades old. His eyes, hollow. "I've been here for years," he whispered. "The town, it's alive. Noah clenched his fists. How do we stop it? The boy didn't smile, didn't blink. You can't. And behind him the murals shifted again. This time they showed all of them, dead. The town needed sacrifices. For every soul that entered, one must stay. And it had already chosen. Lily's feet sank into the earth. A force, unseen but unstoppable, dragged her toward the trees. Noah grabbed her hands. Fight it! But the whispers grew louder. And then she understood. One of them had to stay, and the town had chosen her. Morning came. The road was back, the car was running, but there were only two of them now. Noah drove in silence, his knuckles white on the wheel. Lily was gone. Black Hollow had claimed her. And as they passed the town's welcome sign, the letters shifted. Welcome to Black Hollow population. Now is one person. Lily stood at the edge of town, watching the car disappear. She turned toward the whispering trees. The voices were inside her now. She was part of Black Hollow, and soon, someone else would come. Is it because of the town? It was always hungry. Some roads lead nowhere. Some towns were never meant to be found. And some places, once you enter, you never leave. Would you dare step into Black Hollow? If you like this kind of story, hit that subscribe button, like this video, and let me know how you think in the comments.